Never take the small things for granted, like breathing, like a simple thing like walking. You think that walking is so normal. It is, but for those of you who have very, very old grandparents like myself, walking is not as easy. Can you imagine people who are handicapped or have no legs? It's not a thing that we should take for granted, the ability to walk. When you have this amazing quote by this amazing monk that say that you should walk as if your feet were kissing earth, I think we should all adopt that attitude, because just this simple thing, because we walk all over the place, right? So if we can walk in this fashion, like kissing that beautiful earth with our beautiful feet, our life can only get better. You gotta love Maya Angelou. Kneel upon that cushion of gratitude when you go to sleep. Before you go to sleep, say that thankful prayer for all that has been good in your day. And if you go further, say a prayer for all the people that are good for you in this life. Say a prayer for yourself that is good for you in this life. Say a prayer for everything that is good in your life. And then go to sleep. Gratitude is so amazing. When we start forgetting to be grateful, we also forget that the things we take for granted now are the things we have desired before. And even if you have not desired for a lot of good things you have in your life right now that you take for granted, don't forget, if you were stripped away from those good things, you will be miserable. So never take anything for granted, because your life might be much worse without the things you are taking for granted right now. So never forget that. Never forget all the good things you have right now. You can desire other things for you in the future, but right now is more than enough to actually be grateful for. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your circumstances are, you have to try to find a way to be grateful, because it will change your life. Anne Frank, during World War II, when she was hiding from the Nazis, found a way to go through that horrible time by being grateful. 2 Tibetan monks were prisoners and were tortured by Chinese communists. They still found ways to be loving and compassionate towards their captors, their torturers. They still find ways to be grateful, even in the most horrendous circumstances. Even prisoners of wars can actually find ways to survive during the Vietnam War by being grateful. So it's not always rainbows and butterflies, but gratitude can truly save your life. Most people in the Western world or Westernized world think that we should wait for happiness. When we get this thing, we can actually decide to be happy. But by virtue of doing this, you are training yourself to always look to get something before you are happy. So when you get this thing, you are happy for a minute, then you look forward to the other thing and be miserable in between the fulfillment of desire. That's not a very good way to live a life. When you practice gratitude, you can be happy, joyful, peaceful right here and right now.